Let's do this. So, here we go. Hi. Oh, yeah. Here, I put a sock up so that if anybody hacks my computer, they don't get to see me running around. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just doing Texas right now. Again, you know, none of these cities are like to insult anybody in the cities. It's just like, well, whatever, right? So, whew. But I gotta say this, it's like my allergies are a bitch because of the fires. So, I'm sorry if I'm a little out of it, guys. Beta Ray, Unstoppable, Marquis, how are you? Did you get your stuff? So, Shin, everybody calls me like Shin. Shin, like this. Hello all. Hey Amanda, how's it going? You guys want to see my shirt? It's a Yowie shirt. Here. See? I just saw that and I was laughing. You received your package. Yay! Did you enjoy it? Yeah. Receive your package. There we go. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm like sneezing and shit right now. My allergies are in full gear. I walked outside today though. It wasn't like so nasty hot, but it sucked. Hi Jeremy, what's up? So let's go ahead and do this. So there we go. Is that a cat's tail or a snake? Hey Ben, what's up? Where? Oh, that's my cat's tail. She's evil. Her name is Ink. And why I say she's evil, even though she's a black cat? I need a demon bitch shirt to pin the enamels on. We are working on that. Air quality is totally shit today. Yeah, especially where you are. But Ben, yes, it is my evil black cat. The reason why I call her evil is that she has a skull butthole. Yes. Anyway, but I hope you guys are doing well. Hanging in there, I hope. It's a car. Yeah, and this is where my little baby, Ink. You want to crawl down here on my lap? Crawl down here. It's a cat. Yeah. She's an evil little bitch, but I love her. Hail Christy, hail Crom. Yes. And Pops, you probably already saw the tag, how I hashtag it. Ink is evil. She's evil incarnate, but she loves me. Hey, Pops. Okay. Hiya, Pops. How's it going, Pops? We be hopping today. What is it, Thursday today? I forgot, Pops, did I show you, like, what I did to that guy that was trying to catfish me? The Corona guy with the shades looks like the woman from the Muppet Little Band, the one with the curly hair in the side. I know who you're talking about, Eva, I'm trying to say. But he's the dude carrying the AK-47. We rockin' hard day. You betcha, man. I fucking am right now. I'm drawing an AK-47. Because that's apparently a weapon we all should have. I love Texas. Laugh out loud. I like Texas too. Just the humidity fucking pisses me off. I don't like that. I need to get a dress when I'm in Texas. I mean, I don't mind wearing a dress. I'm just saying. Yeah, Texas is cool. I like Texas. I was walking up and I was talking to like Ryan. I guess Ryan Shemek. He actually is from Texas, and we were talking about Austin because he was familiar with it. Yeah, it fucking blows. Like, the air quality is kind of shitty here too, but it's also the summer, so it's hot and dry and dusty. So that's fucking with my sinuses right now. And I actually have some bad air quality, but where you are, it's up north, Amanda. So I feel you there. You're surrounded like 4 or 5 of those fucking things, where we have like kind of like 2 or 3, at least where I'm at. I hate Florida, can't handle the humidity. Metaphorically. Oh yeah, I had to trash some fucker that was trying to catfish me because I felt like I was in a bad mood. Ava, yeah. Oh, Ava, did you see that? How I trashed this one motherfucker? You want to see it? Because it's amazing. I'll send it to you. Yeah, Rich said that his dick was hard because I was destroying whatever the fuck that was. Phil Locklear, where? I love that guy. Hey Phil, how's it going? So if you guys want to go and say hi, please do. I cannot see you log in, but say hi nonetheless. I will totally be okay with that. Let me just go back on here. Always room for beer. I love beer, but after my surgery, it's harder for me to drink beer because the carbonation swells my stomach up. It's so bad. I mean, I can have soda. Soda is comfortably what I can do, but not beer. It sucks. And I have to be careful because of the gas. Something that, oh, I'm terrible. Rich is there. Okay, let me see. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to show this to Eva. Okay, let me go ahead and go Eva. Ugh. Sucks to breathe sometimes. It's like that song, Harder and Harder to Breathe. Okay, be prepared. Let me know if you get it, because I know you kind of have a little bit of one. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, so this is the stupid motherfucker that I had to deal with. And then this is what I had to say to him. I got really mean, I have to admit. Tyler Carpenter, where are you? Picture the sea goblin a gun. I might have to. I don't know about right now, because I gotta do this. But that's an idea for another state. Ugh. I'm just drinking coffee so I can at least feel not so fucked up right now. Oh, Eva's reading it. So does anybody want to read this horrible thing that I drew? Farting is better than burping in some cultures. I like to fart sometimes because it clears a room. Oh, people are mad now. So I'm making a new book. I think I will go and I will do a Kickstarter on it along with a Demon Bitch book. And it's called, what is it? It's called, send you, oh, I thought I sent it to you, Pops. I will send that to you. Fucking amazing. Here, Pops, I'll send that to you along with a fucking loser's fucking thing. I mean, like, how he talks, it's like you can tell that they catfish. They said, oh, where are you from? Go look on my profile. Where you live? That's right. I got it. Once I got to the toilet and back to the computer, I'll read out so I don't miss it on the live. Thanks. I always like to talk about when I'm on the toilet because I'm like, I like honesty. Everybody takes a dump. Everybody pees. Got it. Laugh out loud, right? Take a dump right there. Although it's kind of funny us girls don't have a problem still being on the phone while fucking, like, taking a dump. But I think that's because we go to the bathroom together, and while we're doing our thing and making our bodily functions happen, we're talking to each other where guys are like, I do not acknowledge the other man next to me. I am not gay. That's the heterosexual guys. I don't know what gay guys do, but I'm pretty sure I will not acknowledge the person next to me applies to. Not eating enough, so I'm here for a while. Damn. I'm glad you guys are all here. I appreciate it. Metabolism is slow, consequently. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Drink more water. Actually, alkaline water helps you eliminate better. It just keeps... It's good. Because I've started drinking alkaline water. Like, you can get a filter that you can put in your water bottle, and it works great. Well, I was feeling all inflamed and shit, and I didn't feel like drinking water, but when I started drinking alkaline water, I felt way better. Of the gape, I mean, what? Well, you know, gaping, there's rosebudding. We could talk about that. Decided to do a cattle prod. Turtle heading action. Are you crowning? Lulu hole. I like calling Tony Lulu hole too. Turtle heading action. Okay, so let's see here. Amanda Young. Hey, William, how's it going? Yeah, this is just ultimately terrible what I'm drawing. Just understand that all of it's bad. And these 50 state books, I guess what's going on with me is that I've just like, these are pieces of news where I'm stuck at home with the coronavirus. And I'm not, yeah, are you a single mother? What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't understand what that motherfucker was going on about. He's like, oh, I'm going to go and just do that. You know, I'm going to go ask if you're a single mom. It's like, what? Do you want to fucking do stuff with my kids? Is that what you're trying to do? Like, that's what pissed me off, because it's like, I know that shit happens. Like, what it is, they'll predate on the younger kids. Like, they'll find a mother who's single. And again, it's not all the time. I'm not saying, like, if you're single, you're a single mom or divorced, there's anything wrong. But, it does happen. And, so do you have any kids? It's like, are you single mom? Like, why the fuck are you asking me if I'm a single mom? Do you want to, like, fucking have something to do with my kids? I mean, I'm not a single mom, and neither am I divorced, but I'm just like, why are you asking me that shit in that way? So I just started calling this asshole a pedo, because I just felt like calling him a pedo. Because honestly, I was just like, I don't know why you would ask if I'd have kids or not, like that. Good, waiting for my podcast tonight. Oh, yeah, that was fun, Bill. I gotta say. William has a podcast. You can throw that up on there, William. By all means, have people check it out, because we need good entertainment and not bullshit. Now, let me tell you a story about me, a guy and a iPhone cable. Sorry, I totally fucked that up. You know, I have to say, girls have their own war stories, you know. We have our war stories about idiotic fucks that need to go and think that they have any entitlement about what we do. Or they have these fucks that just go and do whatever the fuck they do. I don't know. It just amuses me to no end. tell you about a story about a guy and me and an iPhone cable. I'm not doing coke, guys. It's just my nose is exceptionally itchy. But I am going to the doctor. I'm going to the dermatologist because they're going to see if they can reduce my scarring. Not that I'm ashamed of my scar, but some parts of it are really tender and it hurts. So I just need to go and have them take a look at it. And they're going to go and make it less swollen, which is a nice thing. Yeah, Pop's trying to look at it. Well. Some people looked at it. It's really funny. Oh, what? Somebody just looked at it. Oh. So what happened? Only the best grade for Christy's nostrils, right? Good nooner, right? Bouncy, bouncy. Kiga olaya. Good nooner. Hey, Jay, did you see me, like, roasting this motherfucker that tried to... Well, you probably didn't know about it, but I did that this morning because I wasn't in a good mood. You want to see? Oh, I'm letting Ennis know that I'm on lunch hour. She's a really cool person. She does, and yeah. Yeah, where did this happen? Oh, that was this morning, dude. Oh, Lord. Okay, so Jay, I'm going to send it to you. Alright, Jay, I'm going to send this to you. I'm going to send you the profile, right? I mean, if I send it out to enough people, I might as well just fucking post this shit. There we go. What's up, y'all, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's like, hey, be vicious to people that fucking annoy you. Sup A, sup Q, sup C. Everything is going great. Hold on. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, Ennis might join in and say hello. So it's great. Let's see. Yeah, only the best Coke for me, I guess. That's the thing. Hey, by the way, Facebook and YouTube, I do not do drugs. So just I want to be very, very clear on that. In no uncertain terms. It is not like that. Hey, Ennis, how's it going? Now you can see everybody chatting and stuff. So, yeah, this is me drawing Texas. So let's go do this. So let's go. Rich Perota, who's alive. Oh, nice. People really like the picture I put up. Yeah, I just got some modeling pictures done, so I just needed to have some updated one. Ennis is in here. It's about to blow up. King of the Hill, right? Hey, so Ennis, you know, everybody wants to know, well, you have this, like, fucking neighbor that we talk about, right? And he's a cunt. Because I'm going to say that. He's just a fucking cunt. So, what I want to do, is medicinal weed acceptable? Sure, if you want to do that, man. Ugh. Me, it's like, fuck. I'm just like snorting like a fucking coke whore at a fucking Hollywood party right now. Because the sign, like, there's too much particulates in the air right now. And I have allergies on top of that. So I'm like, my fucking nose is itchy. I took a thing to help clean out the smoke. Elevate Santa Adventurer, right? He is Thor. I was Persephone for a moment. Because I like Lore Olympus. There are some weird fuckers out there, right? So yeah, Ennis, I had a guy that tried to proposition me. And he was like from fucking Spain. Of course, like the first thing he fucking asked me is like, "Oh, are you divorced or are you a single mom?" I'm like, "Why the fuck are you asking me that shit, dude? What, you want to molest my children or something?" I don't have children, by the way, but I'm like, that is a weird fucking question to ask that you ask right away. Coupled with the fact they say, "Oh yeah, where are you? Look at my profile, you dumb fuck. It's there." Fuck those guys. Anyway. Should have told that motherfucker to go chupa mi verga. That's what I should have said to him. Chupa mi verga. You don't know, that means suck my dick in Spanish. And Denise, her ethnic background is Mexican, so she was telling me like fucking pig face, like how to say that in Spanish and everything. What was it? Let's see. What did she tell me? That's a good phrase. I mean, I know some Spanish decently, so I know how to decently talk a bit. But it's like pinche cara de puerco. You know, just like pinche cara de puerco. You know. If anybody's wondering why I do the things, I just do the things. Come here. Oh, this is a perfect shade of green. Yeah, but I mean, that would immediately raise red flags if a dude just said, "Oh, are you a single mom?" Like, you don't fucking know me. I mean, that would be a conversation later on if I vetted you and thought you were interesting enough to talk to. But seriously, if you were some dumb fuck that's like, "Oh, yeah, are you single mom or are you divorced?" Like, why are you fucking talking to me like that? That's like the first thing you fucking say to me? Hey, Paige, how's it going? Living in Cali, you learn Spanish cuss words and Tagalog cuss words. I don't know Tagalog cuss words except one. And that's a really bad one because it's not very nice towards gay people. So I know that one. One of my friends, actually one of my gay friends, a gay guy, was telling me how to say it. And I'm like... Gay dudes are great because they can be vicious. That's good. So, Paige, how are the fires treating you? I think you're in LA. I mean, you think you're in California, right? Ugh, fuck. Infections. I'm singing about infections right now because it's great. And then I do a cookie cutter kind of drawing right here. Yeah, living in Cali, you do learn that shit. Oh shit, you're doing Texas. Oh shit, yes I am. This is probably the worst things ever. Now, if anybody suggests me I should do other countries, fuck you, because I probably will be doing that. And then it will probably be all offensive, and people will go like, oh, why'd you draw that? But yet it's funny. This is some wild shit I fucking want to draw lately. I don't know why. Like, I think just being locked up in my house, not completely. I mean, we don't have like a hardcore militaristic thing, but going on. But it's like we're restricted for shit to do. So we're like, okay, let's just go eat, and then we'll go get fast food. We'll cook at home for the millionth time. Okay, we're kind of bored. Okay. AJ, thank you so much. Reminds you of Texas, huh? Let's see here. Jeannie liked my photo. Oh, my niece liked my photo. Oh, UK. Oh, Jesus Christ. UK. Sure, I'll do the UK. By the way, I ordered this stuff for you, Anna. Jesus Christ, that's how the smoke is getting in my head. Sarah Annis, I am going to go, and I have already ordered this stuff to get your print over there so it is not mauled. She ordered some prints for me, and so I just needed to get something nice so that they wouldn't get fucked up, and I wondered if I should send them separately so I could. And I'm like, probably you'll have the reinforcements of the books and stuff. It's making me giggle. Yeah, I just draw this fucking horrible shit about Texas, man. I mean, I draw horrible shit. Like, you should have seen the fucking shit I did about Cuomo. And everybody, and I'm kind of like, sometimes I kind of wonder to myself, man, if I draw this, like, I wonder how many people, will this be my cure killer? But apparently, like, this, people really love this shit. They love the fact that I do this crap. Yeah, like, the sides of my nose itch. That's when I know my allergies fucking suck. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is Texas. It's like, yeah, Texas. There we go. Okay, and then what I'm going to do for Texas. You, Yankee. Is Texas considered Yankee, or is it just Northerners? And Joints Bay. Joint. See, I'm not stoned either, but I'm saying, speaking of LA, did you hear what happened in Hollywood with the 3 transplant? Yeah, that was fucked up. I guess some asshole just, like, beat them and robbed them. I didn't really get into it because I was like scrolling through a bunch of other feeds and shit too, but yeah, that's really fucked up. I heard about it though. Like, that son of a bitch. Just beating up and robbing people is just fucked up. It's like, don't do that. I think I saw a picture of him. He was like running away and shit. The coronavirus. Why do you think it's burning down there? Although they found 140 false positives in fucking Texas. They also found it in North Carolina. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys, you're really not helping. Text ass. Hey, Tariq, how's it going? I did New York City, dude. Did you see that? That was amazing. Like, sometimes I think, like, man, have I gone too far with this shit? And then it's like, no, people want more of that shit. I'm like, okay. I guess they want to feel like they want to go wild, but they don't want to riot or loot anything, so they just look at my cartoons and they say, yep, that's pretty much it. They're all crying now. Yeah, I'm just drawing a bunch of fucking stupid shit today. You know, you need to go and draw a bunch of stupid shit today. It's okay if the cats have been at the prints. Pass it off as a naturally distressed. No, I actually have them in a nice little, I have it in a nice little, like, book. It carries them. So that's good. Mojo Horizon. She's a model. Yes. Ugh. Let's see. see here. I'm just looking at other stuff right here. Okay. All right. There we go. Dude, I feel no love. Texas folks used guns to exterminate roaches. They basically are pretty. You know, when I went to Austin, now I know Austin is not the end all be all of Texas, but they were. I really didn't see anybody fucking carrying a wet gun. I know you could do open carry, but it was so weird. Okay, so I was talking to a dude, black dude, right? And we were talking about California versus Texas, and he was cool. He said, "Yeah, you can't carry a gun with you." I said, "No." He's like, "What?" And then I said, "Yeah." And he says, can't even carry a gun in the glove compartment." I said, "No, dude, that gets your ass shot in LA." He's like, "What?" And I was just laughing. I was like, "Oh my God, that's insane." It's like the attitude in Texas over there. Tariq, do you have a thing for furries? He has a thing for thick-ass women. Austin is like the California, Texas. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's pretty liberal. But, yeah, but I don't know if fucking, like, Tariq has a thing for furries, but I did show some Thickosauruses to him. He really liked that. There's this artist called Dinosaur. I don't know if the person's a boy or a girl, but they do these really good drawings. And it's like, but they're like really thick ass fucking like dinosaurs and shit. And then I showed them to Tariq, and Tariq's like, no, why'd you do this? Why'd you? And he just like saves it. California is open carry. Cali is lucky it hasn't been robbed yet. California is not open carry. Well, open carry, like we can't carry a gun around on us. It's like, no, you can't. Not in California. Texas is. Austin is open carry. Austin is definitely open carry. A lot of Texas is open carry. I'm pretty sure all of the state is open carry, but not in California. California, they're very strict on that shit. Unless you have a special, like, you have a concealed carry card or something, or a guard card. You know, nah, not for just thick-ass women, human, demon, alien, etc. You don't discriminate. That's what I gotta say, dude. You do not discriminate. Hey, where's Ryan? Did he disappear? There we go. Pops in. I just whacked my slipper across the room and killed a fly. No gun needed. You know what happened? Is that I sprayed carpet cleaner on the little motherfucker, this fly that was bothering me the whole time. I sprayed carpet cleaner on him, and he landed on me, and I just grabbed him and I threw him in the toilet, and I flushed him down the toilet. A lot of people with guns. Yeah, the thing is that in California, you cannot carry it on your person concealed, but you can have it on your property, and you can transport it, but it has to be. The slide has to be racked. The top part of the slide has to be racked and show it. The chamber has to be empty. You cannot have a loaded magazine within the same locked container as the gun itself. But if you have an empty magazine, which is what we call they call the slang as a clip, you can actually have that separate. That's the proper etiquette, at least in California. I think, yeah, they don't. Like, you don't carry it, like, you have to have it away from you as much as possible. So, yeah, you just got to go and make sure that it's not, like, you don't have the ammo in it. If you have a loaded magazine in with the same locked carrying case as the gun, then you are committed. That's actually not legal to have in California as transport. But if you are, and again, if you have a CCW and you have different licenses, that's different. By then you are dead in Arizona, right? Yeah, I mean, California's just different. That's all I got to say. California, every state has different laws of gun laws for the foreign people outside of the U.S. or people that are not familiar. How I know is I took a firearms training course with an ex-cop. That's why I know, like, some of the laws that you have to be aware of. And, like, it's not a crime to transport it. I mean, if you go and the cop asks you, like, do you have a weapon in the car? So, yeah, I have a gun. You know, it's like the slide is racked back and my magazine's empty. And you could carry ammo, but it has to be in a separated container, or a separated compartment. So it can't be in the same locked compartment. That's just how it is in California. It's just, that's how they do it. And he said that, Arizona's right there. I know, it's really crazy. And I think Nevada's open carry too. So open carry means that you can carry it on your person and it can be open. Like you can carry it in a holster. Like you go into a store, you have it in a holster. Nobody gives a shit. They do have some laws. I think they have the 5150 law where it's like in Texas, you can have an open carry, but you can't be an asshole about like, hey dude, I got a gun, fuck you. You know, you can't do that shit, you know. I sprayed a roach with Clorox and watched that motherfucker crawl to his death. Like, New York City, it's like, in New York, it's like damn near impossible to have one. That is the legal way. Yeah, I mean, that's legal. That is just, you know, you have to just let the cop know that you're carrying it. So, yeah, people are like, oh, you know, they get scared about it. But I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I took a course just to get familiarized with it. So, I don't think there's anything bad with that. Walk across the bridge and oops, right? Like, I know Austin kind of got really kind of crazy for a while, too. I might do the UK. I don't know. But, yeah. There we go. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to put the color of sand or dirt on here because, you know, it's surrounded by land and stuff like that. I'm actually feeling back to normal a little bit, so that's nice. So let's see, I saw a bug salt gun they use for, it's got a scope in it. Yeah, it's just like you put regular salt in it, like iodized salt, and you do the thing. So it's really pretty cool. But honestly, like, I think, you know, when you really, like, get to know people that own weapons, it's sort of like, it is an added responsibility. It's weird. Bug salt gun. Yeah, it, like, stuns them or something? Is that what it does? I don't know. Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. I squashed the roach and kicked it out on the porch, but that roach thought he could. I didn't know you had fire ants in fucking Rotterdam. Jesus Christ. He could outsmart me. Hell no, after I saw the same mother F fucker was acting weird on the ground, I took one closer look. Turns out that the army of fire ants ate that fucker alive. Dude, you fucking gangster as fuck, Quentin. I thought you'd be actually, like, more peaceable about it, but that's really funny. Sweet. Yeah, I got bitten by fire ants when I was a kid in Chicago. I kind of remember those little fuckers like crawling around in my hand, and I'm like, oh, ow. And one of them was biting me. I was like, oh, ow. But it didn't bother me. I guess they weren't really stinging me or something. But the ants were red. It was like, because I dug up a fucking ant nest, and I had there were these little grubs, and one of them crawled on my hand and it bit me. I'm like, oh, I was fascinated. It hurt, but it was fascinated. I was like, I just remember one little fucker was biting me. But I don't know if it was they were real true fire ants or they were just red ants. And then my family moved. In New York, we have shootouts with bullet ants. Are you serious, dude? Oh, bullet ants. Bullet ants are funny. Because bullet ants just are not very funny. That's what makes them funny. Because they hurt. I guess their sting just hurts so bad. It's like being shot. And there was this guy named Coyote Peterson. He would just fucking go and get just fucking bitten and stung by these fucking things. And he'd be like, ah! Like that. And he'd be crying in pain. I'm like, well, you did it to yourself. So he got stung by a bullet ant. He got stung by a tarantula hawk. He got stung. I don't think he's been stung by a Japanese hornet. I think there's other, I think probably now that a bee stings him, he just says fuck it and fuck you, and he just does whatever. Shootouts with bullet ants. That's hilarious. You have shootouts right now. Jesus, it's crazy. Are there a lot of shootings where you're at, dude? Because I know in New York City, the crime rate fucking skyrocketed, and it was so funny because they were like the New York City Comic Con. I wanted to go, but it wasn't COVID that was putting me off. It was the skyrocketing crime rate. So I was like, fuck, Shootouts with bullet ants. New Yorkers have shoots over chopped cheese sandwiches. That's hilarious. What are chopped cheese sandwiches? Are they really a thing, or did you just make that up? The East Coast and West Coast. These days it depends which borough. Damn. Yeah, the thing is that East Coast and West Coast kind of have their own slang, and in California we say soda, but in Chicago they'll say pop. But then there are other people that do. There's other people that call it cola, in the South they'll call all soda cola. It's really weird, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, but some people get really weirded out by that. It depends which borough. Yeah, I would agree. I'm pretty crazy over there. Stabbing, shootings, whatever. And we were laughing about that. Demon bitch. Demon bitch. Burp. So I'm just doing this. I hope you guys like it. There we go. These days it depends which. That's funny. You don't discriminate. Bodega wars. I don't know, bodega and all that, all these terms, boroughs and bodegas, I kind of get the differences, but it's kind of weird because it's an East Coast term for me. So some of the East Coast terms, prefectures and, just in general, prefectures. I'm more familiar with counties, cities, stuff like that, but then they talk about provinces, prefectures, Commonwealth. It's they all are kind of the same thing, but yet they're not. Districts, etc., etc., and I'm like, okay. Antioch, California sucks. Yeah, it's pretty much more north than my family is, which is kind of interesting. Ugh. Cali people just shoot people over cheeseburgers and parking spots. What about fucking Popeye sandwiches, dude? Remember when that shit was happening? They were murdering each other and fucking gore dancing each other over Popeye sandwiches. Like, where's the hype on that now? Like, we were laughing, Lawrence and I were like, oh, look, real deal and shit. Like, where fucking one of the waiters, like, fucking threw a tray at, like, one of the people trying to rob her of them or something. I'm like, Jesus Christ. How are the cats? Cats are fine. They're kind of, I think you saw Ink earlier. She was doing Ink things. Like being a pain in the ass sometimes. Oh, they're good. They're good. I will admit to you, I agree with they're good. But it's like, fuck. So it was so funny. Like, I have a Popeye sandwich in my house. Like, where I live, I fucking, I guess, have everything. So I was, like, waiting out in front because, like, I had nothing else to fucking do. So I just was going and doing that. I was eating that stuff. And then they were, like, oh, my God. So I ordered some. And they actually had a limit. Like, you could only have, like, 5 or something. And I'm, like, laughing. Like, really? So they're good. But yeah, it's like, I don't think shooting each other and killing each other and gore dancing each other is that good, you know? So I went there and I told Raw Dog about it, and he says, like, and I bought a few sandwiches. He says, okay. He said, I'll get a sandwich. Because this was at the height where everybody wanted them, that they were fucking gore dancing each other over it. So we were laughing. So he came over and then he ate it. He says, like, I got my fucking sandwich. And it says, like, yeah, don't fuck with a girl with a 10-inch scar on her stomach. Because I had this look like I was tough and badass and shit. I want to go Rambo for... Yeah, I mean, they're good, but fuck. I mean, like, they're tasty, but what can you do? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not going to go Rambo First Blood over it, you know? I don't go insane over those fucking things. Rambo, the last Rambo was brutal but super funny. Yeah, some of my friends were really upset about that movie, and I'm like, it's fucking Rambo. Like, come the fuck on, you know? People were like, oh no. Are you kidding me? It's like fucking Rambo. Rambo's awesome. Also, Rambo's uber violent, but let's not fucking get into that. Stabbings and shootings and all this other stuff, gore dancing. The last one took in Burma. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I'm sure that cock was moving. The worst things ever. The one that took place, the last one that they had was pretty crazy. I heard he like stabbed the shit out of people and everything. It was nutty. Stallone is like stab. Yeah, he like fucking worked that one dude like in the last one. From what I heard, it was really gnarly how he fucking dispatched like the guys in the last movie that they had. That was crazy as hell. Hold on a minute. Checkmate, A. Later, Amanda. Bye. Like 87, I think he's in his 70s. Stallone's in actually really good shape, although I think that's all that fucking testosterone he injects into himself. Sorry, I'm like typing to some people. I do not mean to be rude to my listeners and all that. Yeah, one of my friends, like, yeah, one guy I knew, he was like going and saying all sorts of stuff, and he's like going, fuck you, like that. He's from Oakland. People love the Texas here that I'm drawing. That's my new... Yeah, are you a single mom? That's my go-to line when I go and fucking meet new people now. Yeah, he tore his pectoral muscle. I think he was lifting, like, the lead singer of Maroon 5 did that, where he, like, I think he cracked his his breastplate, actually. But, you know, you rip... Yeah, but still ripped a pec. And I'm like, oh, God, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, he tore it. He fucked up his chest muscles. Yeah, you're not wrong there, dude. That's what happened. Because these scars from the scene in 1984. Yeah, he like ripped it. It's like really kind of deformed now. I don't think they were able to attach it quite right. But he worked out a lot. And he's like, oh. It's funny when people like, honestly, a lot of people have really, really liked these cartoons that I've been drawing because they've just been so fucking whack to people. But I think they like that because that it illustrates the whack to people, you know? And people just realize, hey, the world's kind of fucked up. It's kind of funny. And then it's like, I gotta look at the fucking flag right now. Holy shit, Thor is there in my neighborhood. Thank goodness for modern medicine. He would have been done in the 80s. Well, I found out, like, the surgery that I had, the Whipple, that was, like, 25% mortality rate. That was kind of weird for me to think about. I'm not saying that, like, oh, mine is worse. I was just, like, kind of, it's sort of weird, like, when it kind of hits you, like, when you said the 80s, he would have been done in the 80s. Like, dude, I kind of understand that because it's like, man, I would have been fucking, like, messed up too. It's like weird. I would have been like, what? It's just nuts. That's all. I mean, I'm just thinking about like, holy shit. You're in Endgame now, Q. Right? It was funny because I like was reading up on like the gods, and it was funny because like Heimdall, whom Idris Elba played, and I love Idris Elba. Idris Elba's the shit. But it was so funny because when they played him, they were like, when he played him, I was fucking laughing. Because I found out what was going on with Idris Elba. So he's Heimdall, right? So if you look at the traditional Norse legend, right? Heimdall actually, he was known by title as the whitest and purest god in the universe, and I just started laughing. I was laughing my ass off. I was telling Lawrence about that. We were fucking laughing at that shit. It's like the whitest and purest god in the universe, and we were fucking cracking up. I mean, the Norse were predominantly white. I guess that was something. But we couldn't help but just start laughing our asses off about it. We're like, oh my god, what the fuck? People died. Wasn't he like the only black dude in Asgard? Yeah, well, no, they had like the multicultural cast, and I was sort of laughing at that too. Because I'm like, this is like the Swedes and the Nordic people and the Scandies, and they're predominantly like white. So I'm like, that makes no sense. I mean, again, I'm not trying to be like a jerk off about it, but I'm just laughing. It's like if you did Asian gods and goddesses, I don't think they really thought of like any other gods or goddesses that had different colors, unless you fucking count the Indian shit, which they like had blue fucking skin and shit, and that's a little different. But they look like them, So I thought that was pretty funny that they were going like, oh yeah, let's make it multicultural. Said that's not how the Norsemen were about. Yeah, that did not go well. Oh yeah, they were all into Thor and shit, huh? That's funny. So I was just laughing about that shit. Oh god. Yeah, oh yeah, because in the prison yard, they generally like have fucking white supremacists and shit. That's hilarious. So of course that's another reason why they got pissed, which is hilarious as hell too. Oh my god, that was so funny. I'm gonna go color this fucking car maroon. What a maroon. It was hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, prison's not great. I was thinking of American History X. That was crazy as fuck too. Like, you know, when they were going and like in the scene where they all fucking gang up on him and they do the thing with him, and I'm like, oh shit. That was nuts. Dudes lost their minds. Yeah, I was kind of laughing about it. It's like, okay, you know. As I said, I like Idris Elba. It just was funny about that. Like I said, wait a minute, these motherfuckers all be white and shit. Black man guarding a rainbow bridge, kind of like Seattle. Oh, damn. Was his name Raz? Oh, that was bad. Yeah, that guy fucked off and he, like, left. It's like, Lawrence was like, God damn it. He said he should go and have the cred. Like, if he's a rapper and he's a warlord, fuck it. You know, it has to be, like, down in a hail of bullets like in Africa. We were fucking laughing at that shit, too. And I'm just, like, going, okay. Like, I thought it was going to start a riot. Holy shit, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, I kind of wonder about that. Yeah, we were fucking gassing on that dude. We were like, wait a minute. Hold up. Like, he's like supposed to go and be like, I'm all hard and shit. And we were all laughing at him and stuff because it's like, yeah, and like all of a sudden he buggered off. And like, oh, where'd you go, dude? What about this hardcore fucking all this other shit? The clown, that guy. Like, these guys are fucking posers. I swear to God. Like, I've seen, like, shit what actual, like, warlords do. Not obviously due to personal experience, but just on the news. Like, actual ones, like, they had General Butt Naked. They literally called him General Butt Naked. Because he was a warlord in Africa. And he had believed he had magic so he could fucking run around butt naked and not be hurt by fucking bullets. Like, look it up. General Butt Naked. He's still alive, actually. But, yeah, they had crazy-ass warlords there. It was insane. And, like, yeah, like, if you read the history of, like, some shit in Africa, what's happened, it's like, man, what the fuck? Like, you wouldn't think that that would have happened, but it did. Sierra Leone. Yeah. So, like, if you watch the Book of Mormon, that's what it's based on. One of the characters is that General Butt Naked. I believe that God created the universe. I believe. Are we going to do the coronavirus? It's just something we got to do. Sierra Leone. Yeah, it was like one of the African countries. I couldn't remember which one. I thought it was Angola as Sierra Leone because Angola, like, was gnarly as fuck too. I believe that God has a plan for all of us. I believe that He has my own planet. I believe. And then he's like, and then they sang about, but all of it's, like, true about the Mormon church, which is hilarious, because it's like, when he's saying about, like, I believe God changed his mind about black people, I'm like, I actually looked that up, and then I was like, oh, shit, because that was true of the Mormon church. They actually did not allow black members in until 1978, and you're like, whoa, the fuck? So, real life is actually weirder than made up shit. So always seek the truth, guys, because you will never cease being entertained. That is my Christie quote of the day. Dum dum dum. Even the coronavirus girls in Texas. Well, we kind of have coronavirus barbecue here in California because it's so much fucking fire, dude. So it's like, yeah. South Park. Yeah, that was Book of Mormon. That was a funny fucking... That was so fucking funny. And then I have to go and draw this cattle prod here. Suey! Squeal like a piggy. I always think of Deliverance. Suey! Squeal like a piggy. I didn't watch it, but I saw that. I'm like, fuck, dude. That fucking movie was insane. It's like, who thinks of that? And it's like 70s, and it was drugs. I think it was in the 70s. But it was, they just write the most fucking funny shit ever. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm finishing this up. It's Texas. Corona needs a 10-gallon hat. Don't tell me what to do, man. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to... I don't know. I don't want to be totally stereotypical about Texas. It's just shit that's happened in like the past, like with the time of Corona. And there's some things that are uniquely Texas, but I also want to draw things that are uniquely just fucking warped as shit because nothing is normal right now. I mean, you have some modes of normalcy, but not really. I don't want to be stereotypical, man. There we go. Texans are pretty cool, though. I like them. I visited Austin. That was fun. The beer and guns. I mean, yeah, you can't step away from beer and guns, and that was involved in fucking coronavirus. This one is like gonna go and do the blue lightning vapor wave swatches. Let's do this. And then I'm gonna go do all this crazy shit. I don't like that one. Hold on. Lightning and shit, that's crazy. There we go, the beer and guns. Okay, guys, take a look at this. Oh, I need to do this. Irk. I gotta go do this. Do the shadow. There you go. Trackways. I'm trying to remember. I didn't think I visited that. There we go. We have Texas. That's hilarious. There's a Bloody Mary there. I don't know why I put a Bloody Mary, but there's fucking beer cans and shit everywhere. Forget it. There you go. This will be in the book that I have. It will be titled something really fucking horrible, I guess. I'm doing a Kickstarter, it looks like, in the next few months. And it's called, and basically what it is that this is going to be in a book that I'm going to do. So, yeah, it's evil and horrible, and I should feel ashamed of myself, but somehow I'm not. So, guys, there you go. And you guys take care of yourselves and each other. And I'm glad you liked it. So you guys have a great day. So talk to you later. Talk to you tomorrow. And we will be doing